This is called the Kitchen HQ Personal Vacuum Blender. There's been a lot of talk about these wonderful products out there in the market, these big industrial vacuum type blenders, cost hundreds of dollars. And what they basically do is they remove the air from whatever you're drinking so you don't get that foamy kind of like burpy drink that's just basically just like a foamy drink. They remove all that air, and with less air it makes it smooth and there's not separation in the ingredients that you put inside. The Kitchen HQ has developed a personal blender. We are in the final quantities of this. We put it on sale. It's a feature price, but it was originally, I think, $59, and now it's $36. It is the perfect size for travel. No cords or anything. It's rechargeable. It actually has a charging blending base in it that's USB charged, and it lasts forever. Carrie Miletto is here. Hi, Carrie.
Good morning.
I got one of these things after your presentation last time, and I'll tell you, I love it. It's the perfect size to take with you to work or wherever you go, and you will get that delicious smoothie. And the difference between the vacuum smoothie and a regular smoothie is night and day, literally.
Once you've had it
you'll never go
vacuum
back.
blended, you'll be like, I can't drink it anymore the regular way, because what vacuum blending is doing is exactly what you were explaining. It's taking the oxygen out of the environment, out of the inside of the blender, so that when it blends, it's actually circulating, keeping the texture, keeping the great taste, and keeping the color. Because if you look at vacuum blending versus regular blending, this is the difference right here. This is about 2 hours that we made both of these drinks at the same time. This is with regular blending, this is with vacuum blending. If you do not own a vacuum blender right now, you know what this is like. You've experienced it when you left it sitting at your desk.
Always stirring,
or you
always
left it
stirring.
sitting in your car. And you can never get it back together again. So being able to have that oxygen-free environment that's gonna make sure everything blends and stays together for longer is a huge difference in how you're gonna enjoy your smoothies. I made this one for you.
They are, you know, and I make myself one of these probably at least 5 or 6 days a week, whenever I can remember to do it. And I love the fact that when you have the powered base, you can take it to work. So you're never gonna be without it. And I will tell you, you know, we were talking before about trying to lose weight and be on a diet. This is one of the keys. Being able to have a fresh fruit smoothie or a veggie smoothie, this is one of the keys, because you've got this really concentrated mix that fills you, makes you feel good. Problem is, it's usually a pain to make. If you have one of these, you're good to go wherever you are. You have no excuse. Grab an apple, grab a pear, and you know, whatever it is, and bring it to work, and you're good to go, right?
You know, as long as you have a juice and some fruit, you can make this happen. And I'm going to show you some various ways that you can actually get them already pre-made in the store. But this is completely portable. That's why I wanted to show you. I'm swinging it around. It's because I wanted you to know you can bring this to the office. You can bring this in the car. It charges by USB. Here's the cords that are coming with. It also has a base that can hold your blade, and it can also put a new base at the bottom so you're not carrying around the blade with you. I like to keep my blade on because I like to take it with me and continue making smoothies and different things throughout the day. But to explain vacuum, you go, I still don't get it, Carrie. I keep seeing these everywhere. I want you to kind of visually see what happens. At the top, this is your vacuum component. So this button here, you hold it for 3 seconds, 1, 2, 3, and then that's automatically, you can start to hear, and I'm putting my mic close to it so you can hear. It's actually taking the oxygen out, and what you're seeing happen, you're never gonna blend marshmallows. I want you to see that the marshmallows are growing in size, and the reason they're growing is because the oxygen is being pulled out of the chamber.
There's no pressure.
That's right. So when this is done, it's a 30-second interval that it's gonna go just by pressing the button. At the bottom, your blending button is also a 30-second interval, so it's already scheduled out for you. If you wanna blend a second time, if you wanna vacuum a second time, you're more than able to do that. But when you're done blending, you want to then release the vacuum, and that's the release button right there. But I need you to be able to watch this. It's gonna happen fast. Whoa.
That's so cool.
It's so cool. So that kind of gives you a visual of what's happening in the chamber when you're making your smoothies. Now, what's also cool about this vacuum blender is that the top comes with a piece, this little piece here that's gonna go on. You don't need to use this for your smoothies, but you do need to use this when you want to take these little bags that you can buy at the store, and you want to actually vacuum seal things. So 1, 2, 3, once the vacuum starts working, you're gonna notice how it is taking out all the air in my bag and vacuum sealing for me. We normally buy another product to do that and then have to store that product. So this being able to do 2 jobs in one is really, really incredible. And here, I'm done, so you could see that's already hard as well.
And we've taken the air out of that completely. So remember, to get this for a great gift to bring with you to work, or to give as a gift to somebody that you know maybe is working to get healthier, I love the fact that we put it on sale. We have the final quantities of this. My producer Jared is telling me there's not a lot left to go around. I have it available in right now in the 3 colors. So it either comes in gray, comes in the plummy purple color, or it comes in red. Everything is built in. So your chopping blades are inside there. All you need to do is bring whatever produce and whatever liquid you want to put in.
That's right.
And now this is pre-charged. You don't have to plug this thing in.
That's right. So
unless you're charging it.
What's really cool about this is once you've charged this, it depends on how much you're using it, but usually about a week to almost 2 weeks without having to charge. And that is using it just about every single day. So it's not something like your cell phone that you have to charge every single day. But what I do like about the fact that it's USB and you have a charger for your vacuum up here, and then you have the little area for your blender part at the bottom. So that's why you're getting the 2 cords that are coming with. You can also use these completely as USB. So if you have a travel drive that you want to bring this completely on a trip with you, you can charge this on a plane. You can charge this at your computer. You can charge this anywhere. So we've given you several options for that. So
you've taken the air out of this.
I've taken the air out.
Now watch.
So now at the bottom, 1, 2, 3, we hold that button down. And let me just make sure I'm getting the button. 1, 2, 3. And let me make sure I'm getting there. 1, 2, 3. And I have one that wasn't charged. Okay.
Let's try. Go to the next one.
That's
I don't care.
It happens sometimes. We missed one. But so what you want to make sure, again, when you're putting it 13 ounces, there's a little line here that's going to give you a fill point. So you want to make sure you don't go past that fill point. So it's about 1.5 cups that you're going to get here. If you're trying to do like a smoothie bowl, which is what I was about to prepare over there, I would go a little less on the liquid. If you're doing an actual smoothie, a little more on the liquid. So again, vacuuming 1, 2, 3, and the vacuum begins to take out the air. Again, there's that sound. You can hear it. So as it's taking the oxygen out of the environment, now you don't have to use the vacuum every single time. That's not something you have to do, because if I come over here to my dressing that I want to bring to work, and no dressing will ever come out like a blended dressing, I don't need to vacuum for a dressing. I just need to come down to the bottom button is here, 1, 2, 3, and as that blends, that is going to emulsify like a pro and give you a beautiful, perfect dressing, even sitting at your desk or in your car or wherever that you find yourself.
Love it.
If I feel like it's already blended, I can actually stop that and come right over and pour this on. But I tell you, you could never whip a dressing like you could blend a dressing. So check that out.
Ooh, and look at how beautiful that is.
Isn't that yum?
And everything is incorporated, because remember, this is basically just a to-go blender, right? But the key is it removes that air so you don't get a lot of foam and you don't get a lot of froth. If you like that stuff and you don't worry about it, that's fine. But you'll see we've taken the air out, and you'll notice what's missing here is that thick foamy layer that you always get on the top of these drinks, because you're incorporating air.
It's 100%
There's no air to incorporate. You're going to get just that grapefruit taste and not almost a diluted down taste.
Exactly. Right? And you know, to clean it's pretty simple. If you just put some soapy water in there, you can actually do a cycle to clean it out. You don't have to put this in the dishwasher. In fact, you want to protect your top and bottom from that. You can simply wash this with no problem. But also remember, every time you've used the vacuum, you must release the vacuum at the top. So when you press that, you'll actually see it and hear it kind of go whoosh. And when you hear that, you know that you've gotten that amazing vacuum consistency.
Awesome. All right, it is a quick special because we don't have a lot left. $59.95 down to $36.95, $12.32 on FlexPay. 633-249 if you'd like to get it. I'm dying to get to our Art and Cook Triton cookware, our storage set.
Absolutely.
So we're gonna wrap things up as we're getting very low on quantity. Really quickly, I want to mention already about 500 of our today's specials already spoken for in this airing. You will have another airing